You don't know it yet, but you're the ninja generation. No income, no job, no assets. You got a lot to look forward to.
Blood, buddy. He's gonna be your blood.
Someone reminded me the other evening that I once said greed is good. Now it seems it's legal. But folks, you know, it's greed that makes my bartender buy 3 houses he can't afford with no money down. And it's greed that makes your parents refinance their $200,000 house for $250,000. And then they take that extra $50,000, they go down to the mall. They buy a plasma TV, cell phones, computers, an SUV, and hey, why not a second home while we're at it? Because gee whiz, I mean, we all know the prices of houses in America always go up, right? And it's greed that makes the government in this country cut the interest rates to 1% after 9/11, so we could all go shopping again. They got all these fancy names for trillions of dollars of credit. CMOs, CDOs, SIVs, ABSs. You know, I honestly think there's maybe only 75 people in the world who know what they are. But I'll tell you what they are. They're WMDs. Weapons of mass destruction. When I was away, that's what they are. It seemed like greed got greedier with a little bit of envy mixed in. Hedge funders were walking home with 50, 100 million bucks a year. So Mr. Banker, he looks around and he says, my life looks pretty boring. So he starts leveraging his interests up to 40, 50 to 1. With your money, not his, yours. Because he could. You're supposed to be borrowing, not them. And the beauty of the deal, no one is responsible. Because everybody's drinking the same Kool-Aid. Last year, ladies and gentlemen, 40% of all American corporate profits came from financial services. Not production, not anything remotely to do with the needs of the American public. The truth is, we're all part of it now. Banks, consumers, we're moving money around in circles. We take a buck, we shoot it full of steroids, and we call it leverage. I call it steroid banking. Now, I've been considered a pretty smart guy when it comes to finance.
That's fantastic, man.
And maybe I was in prison too long, but sometimes it's the only place to stay sane and look out through those bars and say, hey, is everybody out there nuts? It's clear as a bell to those that pay attention. The mother of all evil is speculation. Leveraged debt. Bottom line, it's borrowing to the hilt. And I hate to tell you this, but it's a bankrupt business model. It won't work. It's systemic, malignant, and it's global, like cancer. It's a disease, and we gotta fight back. How are we gonna do that? How are we gonna leverage that disease back in our favor? Well, I'll tell you. 3 words. Buy my book.
right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here on the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. And I know I'm a little bit late, but you know how it goes when you're throwing the SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana Music Festival. We're up late. We were out checking out the lights. Sean Rayford came into town today with Vincent Stone Cole in the house, the guitarist with him. So once again, we had to make sure that things are going to happen properly. So we also, after doing that, but before that, we were at Punta Cana Hits with them doing promotions once again, live in studio. And then Batu to check out the venue, which is at the Caribbean Lake Park. If you're new here and don't know what's happening, SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana Music Festival is going off tomorrow. May 9th starts. And free to the general public at 2 p.m. pre-construction real estate talk with our own lawyer, Glenny Hache Cuevas and associates in the house, starting off the affair at 2 p.m. in the afternoon at Batu, Caribbean Lake Park. You heard me. If you're on the island, everybody is welcome. You don't need a ticket to the music festival because you're going to be able to learn about 3 pre-construction properties, at least 3. There could be more, but no credit check, no qualifying real estate. Now you know what we're talking about. That's why we're calling this the usual SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday Night Live Stream. And it's only members that can be in the chat room tonight. Those with the icon next to their name. And welcome. SSN Lifestyle Gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Look at this. Even these are going in the hands of beachgoers. Check it out. Isn't that beautiful in print? Better than looking online. Get your tickets at SSN Lifestyle or Eventbrite. Now, I have to discuss this because we are talking about work hard, play hard. SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana, we're here. And it's a whole week of entertainment. What I mean by a whole week, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, and 18th. We have a lot in store for everybody here. Music, nice. But May 13th, 14th, and 15th, you want to talk about business. You want to talk about getting your residency immigration. Well, once again, you have lawyers at your disposal if you're coming for the SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana Investors Forum. 3 days. Get your tickets now. You can still get on the island. What airlines do you have to take that's inexpensive? Spirit, Frontier, and maybe JetBlue. Those are your 3 choices to come join us in the next 10 days. Get here fast because we have some musical artists that are off the charts. And you know how it goes. We have the Punta Cana Investors Forum, and that's what we try to do here in the SSN Nation. We need everybody to be winning by getting assets early while the prices are still low. So if you want to start a business somewhere and you have high tourist numbers, time to get there. Get your spot. Then when they start building the billion-dollar projects, you already have your spot. That's why you work hard, but you're going to have to play hard as well. But this is SSN Nation, ladies and gentlemen. And all I can say is, once again, welcome. And make sure you smash that like button so the YouTube gods know that you're in the house. And again, if you can't get in the chat room, there's a reason why. That's because you need to be a member of this channel on Wednesday nights. On any other live stream, it's open to everybody. so you don't have to worry. But tonight, members with the icon. And look who's in the house. We have Curtis Davis here. In this YouTube street, he's known as Mr. Financial. That's right, he's here. And he brings his tagline. But first, let me give our tagline. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with that icon that I humbly appreciate. And he brings his tagline. Good evening, SSN family. And in case you're new here, ABMM stands for Always Be Making Money. It's that simple. Always be making money. That's the best you can do out here, ladies and gentlemen. It's very hard. It's getting harder because the cream has risen to the top. What does that mean? You used to call money cream. Think about it that way. Money is rising to the top for those who have assets, because those who keep buying liabilities, that's where the money's floating to. 90% of the population buys liabilities. Let that sink in for a moment. All right, let's move along. Victor Marrero is here, another investor in the house, soon to be retiree. Tick tock, about 3 months to go till he's going to be joining the Mr. Worldwide Club. And I know he's excited. And welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream, Punta Cana style, with the icon next to his name, which I humbly appreciate. And he brings his tagline, hello all, let's do this. That's what we do. We're out here going down the streets. I got this young superstar guy telling me, Eric, look, let's go do some of these. I'll show you where I'm going. I'm taking you around. And I'm like feeling like I'm 30. I'm like, holy smokes, this is the kind of stuff that I used to do back in the day. But he's like, come on, man, let's go. We're going down to the beach. We're going to go shake hands, give it to some of these tourists because they don't have nothing else to do. Let's go do. I'm like, hold on, man. It's 9 at night. Seriously? That's right. That's why I was late. So I have to apologize. But that's why I'm late. Out here doing some things that I haven't done in a long time. But I have the young gun with me. He's actually prodding me along. Come on, old man. Let's go. Here we are. Victor Marrero says, what's the weather like? 80s and raining? No. You know what? It didn't even rain today, but it is like 80s. And the humidity, again, actually, it was mild today. It's probably like 40 or 30 to 40 humidity percentage, and about 75 to 80. Yeah, that's about it. And at nighttime, ooh, it's nice breezes right now. I'm at Batu, the Caribbean Lake Park, with Sean Rayford and Stone Cold. He's in there, and we're like sitting there overlooking the lake, and the breeze is just coming off that little Caribbean lake that they have. And I'm just like, man, this is nice. And they're like, we're going to be playing here tomorrow. Yeah, damn right. So get your tickets, ladies and gentlemen. If you're on the island and you're a resident or a Dominican citizen, you get special pricing, but those special pricing you can only get at Batu, and you have to show your cedula. All right. Or you have other options. Go to ssnlifestyle.com or go to Eventbrite. In fact, why don't I just put some of these links down below in the chat room, because I wasn't able to load up this type of information. And oh, by the way, speaking of this type of information, if you're going to Marriott, if you're coming to town, you can stay at Marriott for $99 per night. And that gives you a breakfast. And the breakfast is off the charts. I was there today. I saw what it was. It wasn't some flimsy little, cereal, oatmeal, a few fake pancakes, and some, pull that syrup from a little plastic tube or something. No, none of that. These guys actually, it's a meal. No joke. It's not set up like a buffet, but it is. It's weird, but all the food is great. Unbelievable at AC Hotel. $99 per night plus tax for everybody that uses the link that I put in the chat room. If you're coming to the music festival, use the link. Stay there. It's downtown. You can walk to Batu. And if you're coming to the music festival, here's another thing. Bring your bathing suit, because if you buy a ticket to the music festival and out front, you can buy another ticket from Batu from $49 for an all-day pass. What does that look like? It looks like you want to go hang out at the beach and you want to do that water skiing pulley situation. $49 includes that. If you want to take the tube and get pulled around on the tube, that's included. You want to go on they have this other floating island that people jump off of, like a high section of it. They land and then the other person gets catapulted into the water. They have that. That's included. I mean, and the first 60 people, you get a key and your own locker. So now, here, check this out. You could actually be partying at noon and evening times on Thursday and Friday, an afternoon session. You can go hang out at Caribbean Lake Park for $49. And then dry yourself off in the locker room, put on your clothes, come back out, and be ready for the 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. set. Is that beautiful or what? I'm just saying. It gives you options and opportunities. Or who's to say? Maybe you're not into that. Maybe you're coming to the music festival and you say, you know what? I like what Vivancia was talking about on Thursday, May 9th at 2 p.m. I like their project. Yeah, let me talk to those guys after that 2 p.m. meeting until 7 p.m. at night tomorrow. You could say, well, let me go talk to them. Their offices are, 100 yards down. And you could talk to them for the next 2-3 hours. In fact, they could take you out to some of the projects they're doing. They have 3 of them. And then still be back in time for the 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. session of music. Now, wouldn't that be sweet, ladies and gentlemen? Starting off the event tomorrow night is the Latin Tenors. A cappella much, ladies and gentlemen. But get this. They're opening because of a special request. So they're going to do 2 songs. That's it. That's because they actually have another gig, but they said, Eric, for you and SSN Lifestyle and the SSN Nation, we're going to come open with 2 songs, and then we got to go do our gig. And I said, I love it. Thank you so much, gentlemen. And then on Friday afternoon, that's when the Latin Tenors are going to throw down. That's right. It's a festival, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just all about soul, jazz, R&B. There's Latin, there's Dominican, and there's definitely the Latin Tenors are going to be in the house. So it's going to be an awesome thing. So don't miss it. Victor Marrero, it's almost perfect weather out here. And where do you get tickets from? ssnlifestyle.com. Unless you're Dominican, then you go to Batu and you get a special discount. All right. That's how we do it here. Show some love when we're here in the streets of our nice host of an island. Now, let's move into some links you guys are going to need. Oh, Eventbrite. You don't have to go to SSN Lifestyle. You can go to Eventbrite. Let me see. Actually, I don't have the link. Now that I'm thinking about it, the direct link I don't think I have for Eventbrite. We're about to find out, though. But let me see. Nope, I don't have the special link, but I still have links. Or just go to SSN Lifestyle to get your tickets now. It's free to come to the 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon at Batu by the Caribbean Lake Park or at the Caribbean Lake Park. That's free, no cost. You can get a lot accomplished free and no cost, right? Especially when it's information that's valuable from an attorney that's willing to talk and answer questions about anything. I'm just saying, what is that really worth? It's worth SSN Lifestyle, complimentary. Just like on Monday, if you come to the Investors Forum, we will actually be at Glennie Hachi Cuevas' office on Monday, Johan Confidante's office on Monday, top lawyers that you can ask questions about. If you don't think something's clear, how about a second opinion, right? A second opinion is always good. I don't mind that. Do you? Now, it's going to be very interesting. So don't miss it. Come on down, ladies and gentlemen. Get down here if you can, because we have 10 days of awesomeness. You have tickets for the first session, the first 3 days of Punta Cana Music Festival, then another 3 days of Punta Cana Investor Special. Then you got another 3 days bringing the top 100 on the Billboard charts, the Town Club Nouveau. They're coming. Soul, R&B, Grammy Awards in tow. Grammy Award, I should say. There's no plural. But nonetheless, that's what we're talking about here. Bringing it in tow with top 10 hits as well. You know what happens. It's going to be a badass rocking time down here in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. So get on a plane now. Get down here now. And again, I'm giving you the flight patterns. Frontier, which expires the 15th on coming in. So therefore, you want to come in before the 15th, and you're going to have to fly out on another thing. But the airfares are cheap. Spirit, cheap. JetBlue, still kind of cheap. Everybody else starting to skyrocket. All right? Because why? There's an election here. But you can see on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, what's happening. All right. Work hard, play hard, SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana. We have a lot going on. It's way, way too much. Some of you might be watching our Instagram channels. Some of you might be watching our Facebook or some other social media channels, Pinterest, and you might notice there's some videos. There's also some images for the event. Music, you might be hearing commercials. Yes, commercials even. That's played on FM radio here at Punta Cana Hits 89.9. What can I tell you? It's an awesome time while we're here. Just like this nice breeze that's just, I'm sitting here and I have all the windows open. Nice breeze is coming through. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get the cerveza, which I don't drink beer, but I'm just saying. Other people's are getting the cerveza. I'm getting the rum and coke, and we're chilling out, right? So once again, smash that like button so the YouTube guys know that we're in the house. Listen to Punta. Look, I gave away tickets at Punta Cana Hits. That's right. Punta Cana Hits online, live streaming. They live stream on their YouTube channel. They're live at 89.9. So you could have seen Sean Rayford, Stone Cold in the house on the guitar, Sean Rayford on sax. They were the guest of honors. Then finally I broke in and it was all three of us. It's on camera, ladies and gentlemen. You can't miss that. And if you're in town in Punta Cana, can you believe what's going to happen? I'm going to tell people right now. Sean Rayford, we're sitting at Batu. The young gun comes over and says, yeah, let's go, man. I'm like, let's go where? Again, I told you guys, this is why I'm late. Let's go, man. I got 250 of these. Yeah, he went and printed up some of this for me. He took me to the print shop, shall I say. The print shop printed it up, but he went to go pick them up. They just made these in like 4 hours. He goes and picks them up. He goes to Batu. So Christopher Astacio has been an awesome help to make this event happen, ladies and gentlemen. He even knows lighting. So he got the guys at Batu to put in the correct lens for our event. Can you believe that? The young gun is definitely going to make things happen and shake it up around here in Punta Cana, Barbaro area, wherever he wants to do anything, because he's making some moves. I like it. I like what the young gun is out here doing. And he's helping me. Like I said, he's helping the old man figure out what to do, but he knows what to do. So it was Sean Rayford, Stone Cold, lighting approved by the professionals. Chris also has been studying up, professional. Me, I'm just looking like, it looks kind of cool to me, but let's defer to the professionals in the room. I'm not a professional. So when I hear three professionals go, perfect, yeah, this is it, that's all I needed to hear. And when the professionals are in the venue and they say, this is beautiful, man, I love the venue. Okay, we're going down the list. I like number one. I like number two. Now, can we pull the whole thing all together? Stay tuned. Come on down. In fact, I'm going to give you guys something you guys have never seen before. There's a logo, SSN Nation, where I've never showed anybody, but I gave a glimpse on Monday night, and I'm about to give you another glimpse because this is actually what's going to be. Wait, do I have it? Yes. This is when people do photo ops. This is what the billboard, the panel is going to look like. So a lot of people are going to be behind this awesome picture here. And this actually, you guys tonight are about to see part of, you guys know the thumbnail or the YouTube channel art that you see. That's not really what the channel art's supposed to be. The channel art is actually what I'm about to show you, but I've never unveiled it because I was like, I like the one I have right now, quite frankly, right? Me doing this, I like that, right? With the big smile on my face. I like that because, you know, the last one was kind of, it was, I like that too, but I said, let me do this one because I'll put my face on this one, right? So that's why I did the new channel art. But this is what's really in the works because the new logo, a lot of people may have seen online, is here. 3D. Look at that. Look at this. The sponsors are showing Punta Cana 2024 SSN Lifestyle. This is the picture board that when guests arrive, they come down and they're going to be shooting this behind them. And this is 8 feet high. So you guys know the SSN Nation is at the 7 foot high mark. So everybody taking pictures, mostly everybody, they are going to be showing that top part behind them when they're doing pictures. How sweet is that? So you guys are getting a glimpse. And oh, by the way, here's the glimpse. It's not the whole thing. I forgot to tell you. It's not the whole thing. Look at where it says Punta Cana 2024. See the cityscape? Anybody notice? See SSN on the side of the building? And take away Punta Cana, take away 2024, take away SSN Lifestyle Music Festival. And that is actually the channel art that's coming in the future, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm going to leave up the one like that for a little while longer. All right? And that's the actual logo for the SSN Nation, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Is that not cool or what? Laverne Penix, welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. Another investor is here. Another business owner is here. And he has that icon next to his name, which I humbly appreciate. And he brings his tagline, hello, SSN Nation. I hope everyone is doing well. I received a notification and the trailer. Thank you so much for that. And make sure everybody smashes that like button. But again, I'm not going to let it slide because this YouTube street, we recognize this is Mr. Cool. He's in the house tonight and he's an investor, like I mentioned. So therefore, Mr. Cool is here. And thank you so much for being in the house. I appreciate your support with that icon next to your name because we got work hard, play hard. So when we're talking about working hard, here's the thing. I'm working hard because tomorrow at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., I'm actually hosting this seminar, this place that gives pre-construction properties, no credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry. You can actually come learn about it. A presentation by Vivantia Homes, Oasis Lake, Oasis Boutique, which are villas, Oasis Lake Park are 1-bedroom condos on the lake. They're man-made lake, yes, but it's still going to be built on the lake. And then if you like Cana Rock, the boutique at Oasis Bay is going to have villas. They're building villas at Cana Rock. Then they're building condos at Cana Rock. So if you're interested in those areas, I suggest you get down here because only one place has been sold. That's how new this is. One. So once again, check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Get down to Batu. It's free. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Arrive a little early. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. The restaurant has drinks. It has food. Get down there early. The food is awesome. Tell Lauren SSN Nation is in the house. That's right. He's the manager. He's the food and beverage manager. Tell him SSN Nation is in the house. I got my bracelet. You see what I'm saying? Now, let's see what else is going to happen. Victor Morrell says, are you at Cordacito Airbnb again? You damn right. Did you get the high season rate or low season rate? We'll be there 18 June at the Hard Rock to check our project. Can you keep the music going until then? I don't know, man. We're going to see how this very first music event at Batu happens. We're going to find out about this. This is an experiment, and everybody is on deck to make it happen. We'll see how it works out. Getting help left, right, but it's still low season. And yeah, I got low season rates. I have to admit, I'm paying like $40 per night. What can I say? 1-bedroom condo. What can I say? Built, well, it's a no-vol property. All right? So I'm happy. Laundry room. Yep. Washer, dryer. All the creature comforts that you need, just like home, because it is a 1-bedroom apartment. That's what it is, a condo. So there you go. No, man, the music will keep going at Batu on the screen. Ha 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 ha. That's right. The loop. SSN Nation will be in the house forever. Victor Morrell, good job, Eric. The logistics, coordination, and synchronization of calendars was probably a nightmare. You'll be happy with the outcome. I don't know, man. Here's the thing, Victor Morrell. We have to be honest with ourselves, right? The contracts and negotiations with Caribbean Lake Park was a nightmare. I thought I was going to have to blow up the whole thing and say, because I did actually, this is how things went down a week ago. Maybe even less than a week ago. I told them, forget about it. Forget about it. I'm not going to do it. Forget about it. I'm leaving. Forget about it. You guys do whatever, man. I was just like blowing up the whole thing. They called me up. Oh, whoa. The contract you're reading. No. We're going to change it. No. Because I was like, forget about it, man. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, on the eve of greatness. The SSN Nation, the SSN Lifestyle, Punta Cana Music Festival, smooth jazz, the Latin tenors, Angelica Vivas. Yeah, we got it all, ladies and gentlemen. A little soul, a little funk, a little R&B. It's going down. So get your tickets now. E. White, another investor, is here. You don't want to mess with E. White because he's saying, Eric, I see opportunity. How many of these little toys can I buy? And I don't mean toys. Toys are real estate to him. He has not one, not two, not three. This man is going out to make a statement here in the ER and around the world. So I'm very, very proud of the young man. And welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with that icon I humbly appreciate. And he brings his tagline, good evening, SSN family. Hey, hope to see everyone this weekend. Punta Cana 2024 takeover. Eric, it's not over until it's over. No sleep weekend. That's what's going down right now. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. A free seminar, which I don't even want to call it a seminar, because we have somebody to present something that's not selling anything. All they're going to say is come down to my office. I can help you out. That's it. Nobody's saying buy my book. Nobody's saying buy my course. Nobody's saying any of that. We're giving you real straight up advice. And E. White, he's coming. That's right. Next week, we're going to see E. White in the house with the Punta Cana Investors Forum, along with myself. And sadly, I couldn't even get this right. The SSN Lifestyle shirts that we need for Dry Fit, can't get it done. Well, I knew that 3 days ago, but I haven't told anybody. So now we have an IOU for those, unless I do something spectacular, but it would have to be very, very spectacular to get done. So we're going to find out, but it's something I don't really want because I want the dry fits that our company has. I don't want dry fits from DR. That's the difference. But we'll see how it all shakes out. Now, let's get down to E. White. Once again, another investor is here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take any investment opportunity lightly. That's why 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. you need to be there. And I might even have Seven Palms come talk to people about that, you know, the Seven Palms Adventure condos that's across the street from the second man-made beach. They still have beach views, but beach view 1-bedrooms, but nonetheless, they're still relatively inexpensive. So you have opportunity inside Vista Cana. All right. Just so you know, E. White, thank you so much for being in the house, man. Much appreciated. Now, let's get into some more fun and games, business. What's been happening the last 24 hours? I don't know. You know why? Because we have, what do we have? We have dividend stocks. So I know YieldMax ETFs kick me something. I don't have to look. I know some dividends kicked in. Look at this. Dow futures are little changed after index post 6 straight positive day. Are we kidding right now? Damn, Dow Jones is almost back to 40. The S&P is still over 5. And the NASDAQ is at 18. Jesus criminy. This is crazy. No wonder the rich keep getting richer. Disney, Warner, Discover bundle streaming. Okay, Discovery to bundle. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. NVIDIA shares rise. Good grief. Again, they keep rising. TikTok sued the government. Barron Trump, okay. Former MGM Grand Casino president sent to probation for not reporting bookies' bets. Okay. Gold bars are selling like hotcakes in Korea's convenience stores and vending machines. That's very interesting. 22,000 a week. I don't see anything happening. Airbnb beats earnings expectations. Are you kidding? For first quarter, but offers weekend. Yeah, okay. That's not surprising. So I don't see anything here that just jumps out. Nothing. Nothing really jumps out. Again, we looked through here only because I just wanted to see if there was anything, you know, stay up to date, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you understand your life's at risk out here. It's money, money, and more money everywhere you turn, everywhere you go. I mean, even here in the DR, it's getting out of hand. I mean, come on now. Things that used to be very, very cheap are now getting ridiculous. But it's okay. This is what happens when you are in a tourist destination, right? You are in a tourist destination. So therefore, you got to expect these things. Prices are going to rise. That's why you want to get your real estate while it's still cheap in the right locations. Better location, better price increase. Hey, you know what I just see in the keywords down here? I see SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana Music Festival. Somebody been sharing our stuff. How cool is that? Pre-construction, 2 to 4 p.m. May 9th at Batu, free to the entire country. Come on down. You can RSVP at SSN Lifestyle, but it's free if you want to. So that way we know you're coming. That would be awfully nice. But it's free to everybody. Doesn't matter who you are. You want to learn about real estate, then I suggest you come on down. It's going to be very, very interesting. All right. Now, let's see what else we can get ourselves into tonight, because it's work hard, play hard, and I still have a lot of work to do tomorrow. It does not stop. It's crazy. They're installing the panel, which is, I just showed you guys. I gave you a preview where people are going to be taking their pictures. That's going to be hot. Then we were checking some other things off the boards to make sure this is going to go off. And it's been a daunting task, but here we are on the eve of the first annual SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana Music Festival. Wow. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Come out of retirement, doing some things I haven't done in a long, long time. I used to do this too. That's right. I used to do a lot of stuff. Sacktown, they know back in the day, takeover of clubs when it wasn't a thing. When it wasn't a thing, taking over, making things happen. But where I got to tell you guys, I have a story. Why don't we talk about work hard, play hard? Here's my story. Check this out. So I had, at the time, I had Kaboom Entertainment, right? Quite naturally. And my friend's name was, I can't remember his middle name, but it was James Edward Thompson, something like that. Jet. So we were like Kaboom Entertainment and Jet under his initials. And we would throw parties inside existing clubs and but here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. So now when we're throwing our parties, we have back in the day. So back then they had CDs. So can you imagine showing up at a party and you have CDs from artists that are in the top 25, top 30 on the Billboard charts, and we're passing them out. CDs used to be $10 to $15. So whoever bought their ticket to come in, we're giving out CDs from all different. We have at least 5 to 7 different artists. Not all are like on the top, let's say 100 on the Billboard chart, but there's a few. And so we're giving them out. So if we gave a person one, yeah, you get it, but you can have 2. So you got an album, CDs. You could have 1 or 2 or 3. We got that from the record labels, right? Now, imagine coming in. Who's heard of this these days? It's VIP for everybody. Why is that? We have food delivered. Yes, food delivered. So you're partying and you've been in there an hour doing whatever. Guess what? Food is delivered from a restaurant, not some stupid McDonald's, Burger King, none of that. We have it delivered to, and guess how much that costs? Nothing. It was for the entry price. So now people are like, wait a minute, how much do we owe for this? Nothing. You already paid to get in the joint. So you needless to say, people always loved our parties. And they always loved my man Wendell's party as well, because he threw out one hell of a party. The master of ceremonies himself. He used to throw stuff, but we used to go to the club. He would throw stuff at house parties and have blocks of cars, jam-packed, crazy. But that's what we used to do. So ours was different. When people said, oh, it's it's Kaboom Entertainment and Jet, we're going to their party. We know we're going to have cheap drinks. We know we're going to have great drinks, and we know we're going to have food, and you never know what special surprises are going to show up. And sometimes the special surprises are, famous people. Get a kick on that, right? So they'd be like, wait a minute, this person's here hanging out at their party. What the hell? Yeah, it's crazy like that sometimes. That's what we used to do. So I haven't done that in so long. It's crazy. So this right here is very hard for me because it's been a long time. And guess what else? This ain't my territory. But like E. White says, it's gonna be. It's SSN Nation takeover, no matter how you slice it. And you know how many times they actually have R&B acts and artists with any significant bands come to the island? Rare. Only at Hard Rock Cafe. That's about the only time they can do it. Everything else is like house music, house party music, right? So once again, this is why starting tomorrow, come show some support. If you're on the island, if you're not on the island, hey, take that. Here's some advice. Frontier Airlines, Spirit Airlines, when you hit it on the East Coast, it's only like 60, 70, 80, 120, $125. It's not that expensive. But if you're on the West Coast, still not expensive. You can still get here tomorrow. Just catch one of them planes that leave tonight. That's about $187 or whatever it is, one way. Come on now. Come on down and show some love. Sean Rafer from Cali, Club Nouveau from Cali. They're in the house. Well, hold on. I got to reiterate. Club Nouveau's in the house next weekend. Sean Rayford's in the house this weekend with Sean Rayford and friends. That's right. Jazz music on tap. Smooth jazz to be exact. And Victor Marrero says next high yield dividend ETFs paying are ULTI 1.41 per share. Yay max, yield max, 6.4 yield mag, 6 wait, is that okay? 63 cents, 64 cents. Pay date 17th of May. This is third week. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. How does that look? Victor Marrero laying down some work hard stuff. These are dividend funds. This is money being collected every month. I have some YMAX and YMAG. I love it. We're getting checks. This is what we do. We don't even have to sweat about it. They're coming. Thank you so much. Hey, write those down. I forgot. Write those down, ladies and gentlemen. This helps you. The stock market is owned by the top 11% owns. Okay, I'll do it the right way. The top 10% of the wealthiest owns 89% of the stock market, and that's from 3 years ago. You know damn well the wealthy have kicked up even a higher notch. I'd be willing to bet you it's around 90 to 91% is what the top 10% of the wealthiest own, because they have the most money to buy stocks, because everybody else out here buying liabilities are getting sunk because rates are increasing for everybody all over the place, right? So that means you need assets. Assets pay us. What do? You buy real estate when it's cheap. When is it the cheapest? Before they build it? That's the cheapest, right? Insurance companies know this. And that's why they're dropping people's insurance. They're like, okay, it's built. We got to bounce. We're not going to be paying the replacement costs. This stuff has went up like $200,000-$300,000. And not only did it go up $200,000-$300,000, the actual repair cost or to redo this house cost 3 times as much. So we'll just run off into Never Never Land, and you can sue us. We're not going to pay out. So just keep this in mind. YOMAX ETFs, I'll put it on the screen again. You see these stocks that give dividends. Do your own research. Go check it out. Join us on Friday night. Oh, wait, Friday night is concert night. I can't do a live stream on Friday night. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Or can I? Live from Punta Cana. You might see a little bit of the show. That's the least I could do. How cool is that? I have my phone with me all the time. I'm going to have my VIP bracelet. Nah, in fact, I think I'm going to have the all access bracelet. Why not have that? So then I'll be anywhere in the venue when I go live. But I obviously can't do a show. But why not give you a taste? So you know the Friday night show can't go off. But I'll give a little taste of it. I'll still run some live. All right, in between some sets or do something. So stay tuned for Friday night. In fact, I think I have it figured out. In between sets, I'll run a live. Then I'll run a live while some of the music is going. So I might have like sections, a live stream, nothing, a live stream, something. We'll figure it out. So we'll see how it all goes down. But it starts tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And I'm just going to tell you right now, the Latin tenors are coming. They're showing up the first act tomorrow night. That's a special treat. Special treat. And then Angelica Vivas showing up, doing her thing. That's right. She's going to throw down as well. You know who's going to end the night? It's going to be our man Sean Rayford and Friends with Stone Cold. All right, let's go. Now, make sure you smash that like button, please. Make sure you share the videos. Make sure you tell your friends and family. If you're around the Dominican Republic, get down to this location, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And by the way, if you do want to buy a festival ticket, I suggest you do. It's only $49 for an all-day pass, and you can use everything in the park except that flyboard. If you don't know what the flyboard is, that's when you can go up in the water, you hook up to the boots. That's the flyboard. That's not included for $49. So that just gives you an idea of what's happening around there, okay? So that's what we do. We're going to make it right for everybody. And whoever has a ticket for the music festival is $49 all day at the park. And they have, again, if you just now entered, again, at the park, $49 all day for every music festival ticket holder. They do have about 60 lockers over across the lake. So you can bring your clothes. You can go to the music festival, change clothes. go use the park for 2-3 hours, come back to the concert, do some more. You can eat there. They have food, great food. You can have drinks of all kind, water if you want, up to wine, up to bottles. It don't matter. All of that is going down. You got VIP tables that you can buy right now. They're cheap because it's 4 days. There's a 4-day one where you could have tomorrow night bottle service sitting up front, Friday afternoon, Friday evening bottle service sitting up front, Saturday same thing, afternoon, evening session bottle service, and on Sunday a special 12 to 2 that VIP holders and 4-day pass holders can get access to. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? You don't want to miss that. Where can you get tickets? You go to ssnlifestyle.com or you go to eventbrite.com. Now, anybody see us on Punta Cana hits? Any of you Dominican people? Anybody listening around the world? Because they do it around the world with streaming. They do it with YouTube. They do it with other social media outlets running live from the studio. You got to love that, right? You got to love that. So let's go down for some more talk of work hard, play hard. SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana. That's what we're out here doing. So get your tickets for next week then. You can't make this weekend. Maybe you're going to make the May 16th, 17th, and 18th event then. Come on. Show some love. Come on over to the island. You can meet me and other SSN Nation members and other familia all in the house. That's right. So now there's a few other things that I need to talk about before I end this live stream. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Because I have lots of things to do tonight. We have lots of things to do. We got to get things in order. We have the wristbands for the day. We have other things that are going to happen. So we will see what goes down. All right. Okay. Let's go. Let me see, because I have some things that Brian P is always kind enough to send me some emails. And there's some emails that have struck me kind of odd lately. It's those emails that a lot of people are doing a lot of things. What I mean by that is you're thinking your money is safe. You're having more and more executives or people that are holding your money, taking it illegally from people's accounts. This is insane. It's just getting more and more ridiculous out here. Living in America is just like almost living anywhere else. Here goes something of interest. This was even crazier. This is crazy. I got to show you guys this. This is crazy. So when you guys are thinking that you have the correct numbers, little do you know when you're making investments into some of these companies, you don't realize these guys are doing all kind of shady. It's ridiculous. But look at this right here. JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, and Citibank holding $7 trillion off balance sheet. I told you guys about these derivatives and potentially dangerous cocktail of unknown assets. Here we go. Look, we've been talking about this for 5 years, man. I told you guys the derivative. You live in a third world country, but you don't know it because we can borrow. We can do things that no other countries can do because we have world currency. And look at what the banks have here. Trillions off balance sheet. What did I not tell you? These guys are Fed banks. When they're doing these rate cuts, when they're doing all this stuff, you guys, I've told you before, they're doing stuff behind your back melting away the middle class, keeping all the money at the top. How do you have 7 trillion? And that might even be more than trillion off balance sheet. Unbelievable. I told you guys it's quadrillions. You guys know that, right? It's quadrillions of derivatives because it's too easy to do a derivative. All you have to do is say, hey, I have a stock and I want to borrow against it because it has a value of $5 and I own millions of them. Okay, we'll give you a loan for a few million. Great. But now there's an IOU. And since they are generally going to be a company, they have interest only IOUs at 2%, 3%, 1% for 10 years. And they get extensions. So therefore, they can pay it back easily. But in the meantime, that is a liability sitting there waiting to happen. And sure enough, here we are. Once again, 14 years later, all of these guys, I'm not even going to get into it, but I just had to let you guys see that staggering number. That is a problem for the middle class. We're getting wiped out, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. There's the link right there. You can go check it out for yourself. So you guys will stay on top of information. You need it. Thank you, Brian P., for that. That's one of the things that he sent me. So I got to give credit where credit is due. I appreciate it. I've been very busy, so this is always a good way to catch up on a few things quickly. Now, there's one other that I thought was just, I just couldn't believe it. Regulators see Republic First, a troubled Philadelphia bank. Okay. Here it is. This right here, this Wells Fargo situation. This is ridiculous. I mean, come on. Look at this. This guy, and look, watch this disgusting behavior. The rich not getting punished for their dirty deeds. Unbelievable. Look at this. Former Wells Fargo executive pays $40,000 fine, exit banking industry after alleging documents, and he gets a $40,000 fine and walks off. This is insane. Not arrested, just walks off. $40,000 fine, apparently. Wow. Lockbox. Witnessing a significant backlog of unprocessed customer checks. How is this even a thing in this day and age? But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, you're getting the information, seeing it for yourself, that these guys are out here doing you dirty, doing you wrong. Look at this. This is crazy. That's it. For doing misleading customers and falsifying documents, that's it. $40,000 fine. And walks off. Seriously. People are sitting in jail for doing a lot less for 10 years or so. Like it's a thing. This guy walks, falsifying documents, forging documents, and misleading customers, and probably taking some money as well. I mean, this is crazy. So this is what we're living in, ladies and gentlemen. So get some relief this weekend. Next weekend, come down here to the Dominican Republic. Or if you're on the island already, come on over to Batu, Caribbean Lake Park. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. opens up the festivities. Then Friday, 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. be at Batu. But you got to buy tickets. Eventbrite or ssnlifestyle.com. Or listen to Punta Cana Hits. You might win some tickets. Just saying. All right, here we are. So I'm going to wrap this up tonight. I need some sleep. Quite frankly, I'm going to be up tomorrow, and it's going to be a long day. A very, very long day. So let's see where we get. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully this goes off without a glitch, but we know there's not going to happen because this is a moving part situation. It's moving. So we're going to find out tomorrow how bad it's going to be or how good it's going to be, but it's going down. So once again, thank you so much for being here. If you can't talk in the chat room, there's a reason. On Wednesday night, only members with the icon could be in the chat room. That's it. Point blank, period. On Wednesday or on Monday and Friday nights, everybody can be in the chat room. Everybody should be smashing the like button. Everybody should be sharing the videos. Even if people don't care, you should still share because you never know what information they would glean from our discussions here. Because normally I'd be on a lot longer and we'd be talking about a different subject matter. But since we're talking about work hard, play hard, I have been working hard, not playing hard. So it's very, very hard to stay up late. It's like we got to go get some sleep, right? Now, you guys saw at the beginning some little Sean Rayford love that I was giving out. This is what's going to happen next weekend because the full band will be here. But this weekend, we have Sean Rayford and friends performing. And you know what's going to be special? It's a jam session. Ooh, that's what we're talking about. It's a jam session in reality because you never know what's going to happen. That's right. It's going to be very, very interesting. Sean and Stone Cold is up for the adventure. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a keyboard artist, a drummer, and things like that as well. But get this. It's Sean Rayford and friends, and they've never played with the keyboard artist and the drummer, and they're like, let's go. We're going to do a jam session. I said, I'm all here for it because this is what the jam session sounds like when he has his experience with them. So let's check it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this up this evening. Unless somebody wants to talk about a few things, please let me know. I would suggest you talk about it right now. That would be a very, very good thing because it's time for me to get some sleep because, again, tomorrow I'm going to be up early helping the young gun pass out some of these on the beach at the beachgoers, go into some of the hotels, talk to the concierge. So these guys know what's going down if they don't already, and we're going to make some things happen. Just keep that in mind. All right. So I'm going to do one other thing that I haven't done just yet, but you guys know we have our own SSN lifestyle type videos. Let's go. Come on, come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. That's how we do it. Life is nothing but a journey. Enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. You never know what's going to happen. So once again, I have to talk about this because tomorrow's the big day, the start of the first annual SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana Music Festival. How did we pull it off? It's a miracle. It's our own little baby. We created it. It's going to be very, very interesting because the place is beautiful. Now, the setting is right. But are we going to get enough people there? Come on down, ladies and gentlemen. The tickets do cost. You can buy them online. Unless you're a Dominican resident, they do cost less. I'm just going to call it what it is. We got to show some love to the island, right? Got to show some love. So come on down. Make sure you bring your cedula so you can get a discounted rate. All right? It's that simple. All right. Trying to show love for the island that's hosting. There we go. Bavaro Beach. Yes, Bavaro Beach. Exactly. Not going up to Hard Rocks, but it's going to be at Bavaro. Bavaro Beach. Some people be getting these on the beach. And you know who's on the beach is these all-inclusives are around here. They're sitting out on their little cabanas. So what else are they going to do tomorrow night? Hey, why not come play with us? That's all I'm going to say, right? Why not? It's the event of the season. Nobody's done a music event inside Batu. We're the first to even attempt this because Batu is one big pavilion. They have a big bar in the middle, circular bar in the middle. They have a restaurant. So tomorrow night and even at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., you know what can happen? You can eat food, get drinks while we're listening. You can have fun. Even after that, you can make sure you get food and drinks and chill out, relax. It's an open space. It's beautiful inside. The breeze is blowing. It's not hot because you're sitting in the shade, but it's beautiful. So it gets dark at night, and that's when the magic's going to happen. So make sure you get your tickets now. You can get here on Spirit, Frontier Airlines, JetBlue. Those are generally the cheapest. And come join the party. And if you do something crazy, like getting your passes, such as, what do they call those? Go Wild Pass on Frontier, for instance. That would be awesome, right? Then you could be paying like 70, 80 bucks if you're on the East Coast, out of Florida, out of Georgia, out of New York, out of New Jersey. One way, round trips, 200 bucks, 250. You can still get here, ladies and gentlemen. You can leave tomorrow morning. You can leave tonight. In a lot of locations on the West Coast, still get here tomorrow morning, overnight it. Your choice. Come play with the big boys. You want a bomba? Let's go. All right. What beach? Bavaro Beach. Yes, I'm going to be at Bavaro Beach tomorrow. Yep, the young gun's going to come get me. Even Sean Rayford said, I'm coming. I'll go coming. I like doing that stuff. I'm like, holy smokes. Okay, he's coming out. He's doing this. Look, May 9th through the 12th. May 16th through the 19th at Batu, Caribbean Lake Park. Get your tickets at SSN Lifestyle or Eventbrite. That's what we have to do. How sweet is that? All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. This is also going to be on podcast as well in the replay, the iHearts, the Spotifys. You guys know where to go. If you have missed something, you go to YouTube or you go check for podcasts. All right. It's that simple. So yeah, I'll be doing that. And then 2 p.m. I'm hosting the Real Estate Investors Forum in Batu. It's free, no additional cost. Everybody is welcome. So make sure you get down there. And also, I got to wrap it up. Okay, got to get some sleep. And I thank everybody for being here. I love you guys very much. Thank you for all the support over all these years. But I need more of your support, quite frankly. YouTube gods, they don't like us. Make sure you smash that like button. And if you have not subscribed and you like what we're talking about tonight, this is off topic normally, but hey, we still got to talk about work hard, play hard. And please subscribe to the channel, click the all notification bell. And I'm sorry I came in late, but again, the young gun had me out there going around. Can you believe old-fashioned flyers? He's going around because he built up a network. That's right. He goes around for promotional purposes, and this is who he hires to go pass out to certain locations. That's right. So he goes, yeah, this is what we're doing. So I said, let me go see this. So I went with him, and I was late to the party here, but thank you for showing up, everybody. I appreciate that. And make sure you please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why we have to keep moving. We have to keep trying. We just can't figure everything's going to be fine. That pension fund, the pension money, all of that sounds good on paper until they can't pay or won't pay. Take your pick. It does happen. So this is why you have to be vigilant. All right. Make sure you always have some more monies coming in one way or another if you can. But that should be number one on everybody's list right now. No delay. And with all that said, make sure you stay safe. You never know who's out here having issues, problems. You never know what somebody's went through just 5 minutes before they came up to you. So just make sure you stay safe no matter what. And above all, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.